And good evening, good evening all. Welcome back to another playthrough here of Soul Hackers 2, live and exclusive to YouTube. I am your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who have never been here before, this channel is mostly about blind, live Let's Plays where we give our reactions to plenty of our jokes and get involved in all the chatter that way. So if you've got any comments you want to get in there, the chat box is open in that direction. Please feel free to drop them in there and I'll be able to go through all the comments for you as we go through the stream. For those of you who've been here before, whether you recently watched me complete out of nowhere the original Soul Hackers, which we did 2 nights ago, whether you've been watching me play Soul Hackers 2, the Shin Megami Tensei 5 and 3 Nocturne, or the Persona, or the Danganronpa, the weird streams like Doki Doki Literature Club and Song of Memories, or of course the classic streams like Final Fantasy 7 and Forza 4. A huge, colossal welcome back to all of you, both old and new. Because without all you viewers, this channel, it would be active, but would not be anywhere near as interactive or as reactive. So talking about interactivity one more time, the chat box is that way. Get your comments in there, much like Avian who's jumped in saying, perfect timing. Well, very well timed. Good evening to you. How are you doing? So before we get started with carrying on the game, we'd had that interesting moment inside the tower where we took on the Yoma, I believe it was called. And we've had Black Mask, Iron Mask, I keep calling him Black Mask after the Batman villain. Iron Mask went off with a few more power-ups, taking him out of our grasp, and we're going to go hunting him down. But before we do that, I just want to give you a quick run-through of my demon gallery, because I have some new things. And you're quite right, Queen, yes, on the last stream, out of nowhere, I finished Soul Hackers. That's available on the archive. The finale happened out of absolutely nowhere. And Avi, you say you're good, you're happy it's Friday? Yeah, absolutely. Totally know that feeling. We're here for 2 days off. How nice for me. So, before we go any further, I'm just going to do a quick run through the demons. So I've got some new ones. We did see Zhao Gongan on the last stream. He's currently equipped to Milady. We've also got Ku Chalanin, who was a nuisance in the battle against the Demi-Fiend. He was one of those who was constantly using Dekunda and Dekaja and really annoying me. So that's his stats in this game. As you can see, Void's physical and gun, and repels wind, but does have a couple of weaknesses. He'll be a useful tank demon. We've also got an old Satanta leveled up, useful for wind repelling, and kind of similar. It's like a light version of Kukathalin, really. Similar resistances, apart from the fact he only resists rather than nulls. We also have an Apsaras that I'm levelling up, because again I got it in the Void thing, I'll be able to use that for fusion. But now an old favourite, currently equipped to Arrow. It's Loki, last seen in Shin Megami Tensei 5 and the brief appearance in Soul Hackers. Here he is now, looking quite classic, and look at those resistances. Void's gun, fire and ice, resists electric and absorbs force. Very, very useful indeed. We've also got Ringo's Doppelganger. I wasn't even aware I could fuse this demon. Turned up in the thing out of nowhere. As you can see, tremendous resistances and all-round useful moves. But the big jewel in the crown, currently equipped to Ringo. She's back! She's back from the Soul Matrix, ready to deliver the sass. Namisa has come amongst us. Yes, she's here, and she has some absolutely brilliant moves, to say the least. Her lightning move is absolutely awesome. But yes, the sass girl, Cyber herself, is back. We also have an Anzu, which is quite a useful demon. Again, decent resistances all round. We've also got a Mothman, who's been summoned for lulz. Baal, who was quite a dangerous one in Shin Megami Tensei 5. Decent resistances, good moves all round. Avian's favourite for fusion. Same for Lamia. Then we've also got a Pazuzu, who's quite useful. Quite good battles all around there, more of a status demon. We then have, last seen in the original Soul Hackers, Kudlak. Almost like a reject from Castlevania. Well, it's like a cross between Alucard from Castlevania and Luke Garou from Shin Megami Tensei 5. And we also have, speaking of SMT5, Oyamatsumi's come back amongst us. And finally, the demon you've all been waiting for. He's back! Oh yes! The favourite demon of Japan is here! Tentacles and all! You're welcome! And yes, we currently have that equipped to Saizo. But enough joking around. Let's get on with the main plot. I love the expression change there between Ringo, where the eyes narrowed. That was amazing. Oh, this is cool. I'm actually not going to voice this in. I just want to let it play out normally. Welcome back, everyone. I don't fancy doing Ringo's choice there. I didn't fancy doing her intro line. Are you okay? Are you hurt at all? It's not because of that, Queen. No, it's the fact that Mara's a gun demon, and he's got natural innate skills that increase gun skills. That's the reason Mara's equipped to Saizo, purely because it's a gun demon. You worry too much. I assume you're all hungry. I have a meal ready and waiting. That's probably no silly thing. Yeah, you just watch me die and all, but sit down, shut the fuck up and eat. Look at Ringo's face and Saizo's too. I need to thumbnail that. I'm going to have to go back through on the archive and thumbnail that. That was amazing. Hey, where's Saizo? Now that I think about it, he left and never came back. Typical Saizo. I'm gonna go out and find him. You were very happy to leave, didn't he, Queen? It was like me when I get Papa John's in for the special streams. Although I don't like the size of those mayo jars. Mayo's fucking disgusting. Take that mayo and shove it. Ringo, that would be insensitive. He's with Ash, remember? Use your head. Yeah, well, being with her is one thing. Leaving with her is another. Yes, it is, Ringo. So leave them alone. Don't worry. He wouldn't do that, I'm sure of it. Arrow's not convinced. You really trust him, huh? I do. You know, you've changed too, Fig. I feel like I can talk to you. And you're not wrong, actually. Yeah, they are like wholesaler jars. They're the kind that you actually see behind the counter at takeaways or fast food joints, whatever word you want to use. You don't have those in the home. They go off far too quickly. That's only natural. I've tuned my thought process to match that of a human's. No, not like that. Also, I don't know if Atlas had done this on purpose, but they've actually made the logos on the pizza boxes really low res. But they remind me of a certain type of hut in their design. I can't really describe it, but it's almost like you become more human since this all began, because she tuned her thought process to be more like a human, like she just said. Am I missing something here? Really? You think so? That makes me happy. Yeah, that's right. Get the pizza. Get eating. More human, huh? Alright! Mimi, slow. What's up with Mimi? Ringo, where are you taking Mimi? Judging by that devious look in Ringo's eyes, it's not somewhere Fig wants it to go. Ringo's got plans here.
We're gonna do something human.
Yeah, Ringo's definitely got plans. Meanwhile, Sizo and Ash at the bar. That's cool. Oh, she's not going to go and crash the date. A freelance devil summoner, huh?
It'd pay well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I thought you wanted to get out of all that.
Well, back then I was so overloaded I just wanted to escape, you know? And I mean, looking back on everything now, it's hard to know just what was really going on.
And Arthur Jack, good evening to you, mate. Doing something human. Well, as Queen says, it might be a bit of espionage. Using a drone. Don't do that, kids. Don't do that. What do you mean?
It's just that the more I think about it, I wonder if I even wanted to leave summoning in the first place.
You're not worried about Phantom. I could always go with you, you know. The team will be alright without me.
I'll be fine. Iron Mask will probably kill me if I try messing with Project C, but he's got no time to hunt down a traitor right now. Besides, I know you. You won't actually leave them.
I gotta say, Avian, from the time I tried to wear stiletto heels for a cosplay, I agree with you. They don't just suck, they fucking blow. They're awful. I mean, the reason I know is because, and I'm gonna make myself sound like a total bastard here, but from what I've heard, it's so that they can be taller. I don't buy to that theory personally, because quite frankly, it's not worth fucking up your thighs and your ankles and your toes and your knees just to have a couple of extra inches in height. It's really not worth it. So if anyone does it for that reason, please stop. Right now. That's not true.
Yeah, it is. If you were serious, you'd never put out that idea of coming with me. You just do it. You got work to do, don't you? You said it yourself. You're a team. And I know you'd always ramble about your world of light. But this time, I think you mean it.
I'm not quite sure how they make your legs look nice. Does it encourage them to be straightened out or something? I don't get that. I don't see how stilettos would do that to your legs. I'm bewildered and confused now. Probably not much change there now I think about it.
You even went as far as to dread that stupid "I'm immortal" line, or whatever you said. So I guess I finally started to come around to the idea. Maybe it's thanks to those friends of yours.
Yeah, maybe.
I've been waiting for you. So go on and take care of business.
Aww. Meanwhile, where's Mimi? I was waiting for Mimi to fall off the roof then. Ugh. But his hairstyle sucks. You can't see fuck all. Alright. Time to kick things up a notch. And that's where they are. They were literally watching from the booth. Surprisingly subtle.
Now you're my accomplice. Good to you, Ringo. Looks like Saizo won't be leaving after all. Come on, you make it sound like I'm only acting out of self-interest. Well, aren't you? Are you messing with me? What's got you in such a good mood? Who could say? At the very least, I'm happy everything's worked out between them. Knew it. You wouldn't be acting like this for no reason. Ooh. A call? Who's it from? Flamma. She wants us to come to the Axis. I imagine she wants to talk about the contents of Mangetsu's smartphone. You mean the info you dug up on the Purple Covenant? Guess you finally finished repairing it. I did. So, who's got the Covenant then? You know, don't you? Let's save it when everyone's present. I'll go ahead and contact them now.
Right, so what we're supposed to do is go to the Axis network, but there are a couple of things I want to do on the side first. First thing I want to do is I want to see if there's another chance to hang out with Milady, because her soul level's lacking behind both Arrow and Saizo. Welcome. What'll it be today? Yes, there's a new one from Milady. Excellent.
Yeah, I can't believe that Mikami was just acting all weak to manipulate us, and I totally fell for it. That kind of thing happens all the time. Stop whining over something so trivial. It's getting on my nerves. Man, nothing phases you. Don't you think you would have handled it better than I did? True enough. I certainly wouldn't have believed him that easily. Yeah, I figured. You probably deal with situations like that all the time. Hard to imagine anyone ever tricking you. You give me too much credit. Everyone makes mistakes. Really? I'd love to hear a story about one of your screw-ups. No. Why should I go out of my way to describe my failures to you? Come on, please! Just one story! I'll buy you a drink! Fine, it's not a secret or anything, so if you dad intend on hearing it... Let's see. This was when I was still fairly new to summoning, so... I must have been around 16. I'd already handled a couple of assassinations, but this time my mark was a deserter. A summoner who'd ran away from the Phantom Society.
Ah, so she'd done some assassinations firsthand and then started mopping up the mess. So we've got a real Nikita in the group here, it would seem.
They had you doing assassination missions at 16?
I don't want to do a spoiler here, but there's a character in another game series we're suddenly getting flashbacks to in their backstory. 16-year-old assassin?
That's hardly unusual. Some kids as well have guns put in their hands before they're even 10.
Yep. I don't think it's an intentional reference, but that certainly feels like a reference to a certain character in another universe from another game company. Without doing any spoilers for it, I'm sure you people in the comments have an idea who I'm talking about. Even the colour scheme is surprisingly on point now you think about it.
Plus, the deserter was hardly a frat. He joined me around the same time I did, and his skills were far below mine anyway.
Why'd he run in the first place?
Don't know, don't care. The Phantom Society punishes traitors, no exceptions. That's all I needed to know. At any rate, I had him cornered soon enough. He was right in front of me, staring down the barrel of my gun. And he said,
"Please, I've got a family!"
And for that one split second, I hesitated. Next thing I knew, I had a bullet in my shoulder.
He tried to get you with your guard down?
No. Turns out he had an accomplice in his betrayal. He'd been waiting in the shadows, biding his time until he could take the shot. And that's all there is to that story.
Wait, what? It's just getting good! You can't just cut it off there!
IMS had been on standby. He came to my rescue and took out both the deserter and their accomplice. Thanks to how fast they treated my bullet wound, it barely left a scar at all.
Wow! The masked gentleman swooning out of the starry sky to rescue the damsel in distress! I can see how you two got together after you grew up. Oh! I've always been creeped out by that concept. Someone waiting for someone to be old enough. Oh, that's always... Oh. Don't be that guy or woman. Just don't. Leave it there.
You can cut the commentary. This is exactly why I didn't want to tell you. Anyway, that's the story of my failure. I completed a few missions already, and those successes have made me arrogant, complacent, weak. I will never, ever make that mistake again.
And neither should you, Ringo. Ugh, creepy as fuck. Yep, Avian, you're totally on point, and so are you, Alistair Jack. Absolutely 100% agree with the pair of you. Ugh. Fuck. Oh. Ugh. That's disgusting.
I don't know if that was weakness, milady. If you ask me, it sounded more like sympathy. Call what you want. That doesn't change the fact that it almost got me killed, right?
It looks like I'm actually behind on Sizo, not Milady. I thought Milady's was lagging behind. It turns out I was wrong. I could have avoided that whole scene. Never mind. I've got to hang out for Sizo because I want to get him to the same level. Because that means I can go into the bottom depths of their third floor in the Axis. There's one for Arrow and Milady together. And there's one for Arrow and Sizo together. Let's just get the one with Sizo. I'll do the combos and everyone's at similar scores.
You know, these drinks somehow taste better after a long day of helping people out.
Ah, yes. The taste of a cold beer after a long day at work. I remember that taste so well. Even though I've not had one for more than 2 years. Yeah. Spoken like a real summoner, Ringo. Gives me the warm fuzzies seeing how far you've come. Makes me proud to be your teacher.
I don't recall you ever teaching me any summoner tricks.
Well, that's just how it's done in this field. The teacher's gotta be subtle. Give you the fundamentals and let you figure out the rest.
Huh? Is that how it went for you, Sizo? You got your summoner lessons from some veteran?
Well, he was a mentor, but I don't know if I'd call him a veteran. He just taught me all the important stuff that goes into this work.
面白そうな話だね。
A summoning mana, huh? Sounds like there's a story there. What kind of person was he?
変わった人だよ。
If I had to describe him in one word, it'd be weird. Most summoners aren't normal, sure, but this guy was on a whole other level of weirdness. Game, don't call me out like that. I just joined up with him, didn't know a thing about summoning, and he suddenly takes me to this mystic mountain, just flooded with spiritual power. He dumps me into this horde of demons and tells me I gotta survive on my own for 3 days. That was my first training, for God's sake.
なるほどね。
He must have been strict. Sounds intense.
No, sounds fucking insane. Right, you just started, now get in there and kill all the demons. Yes, you can die. Tell me where that's my problem. Sounds like a shit teacher to me.
いや、
You think that's intense? Once that mess was over, he trained me one-on-one in some temple in the mountains. He shaved my hair, he dressed me up like a monk, and I wasn't even allowed to complain. But trust me, I looked like a total clown.
I wish I could have seen that.
その上。
Sometimes he'd leave me to train alone so he could go out and party with the ladies. Wouldn't even be back until morning some days. You say it sounds like your first day on the job, Queen. I mean, I remember the time that I was thrown into the rotisserie ovens and told to get on with cleaning them and never been shown any manual handling of hot fluids or anything. Yeah, that was fun. I don't regret that at all. Oh, and there was the time he had me meditate under a waterfall. But he passed out and never gave me the signal to stop, so I almost died.
手が震えてきた。
Ugh, just remembering sends a chill down my spine.
面白いね。
How do I put this? He sounds like a guy who just did whatever he wanted. A truly free spirit.
極端すぎるぜ。
There's such a thing as too free, if you ask me. But maybe that's why everything works out. I guess we were kind of a good match. When it came down to it, he really was a certified top-notch summoner. We had plenty of sparring matches, but I never took him down once.
Huh? So what's this mana guy doing nowadays?
Wow! So 2 weeks after spending all your time like arranging everything, you're told, you've not tried any training modules, do you mind coming back and completing those? Before we all get fired?
何やってんだろうな。
I've been wondering that myself. Haven't gone back to see him since I went independent. Well, he's probably still the same old weird summoner, but he's still helping people out and having fun doing it. Always live by your heart. That was what his teachings really boiled down to, and he lived by his words more than anyone I'd ever known.
むむむむ。
Live by your heart, huh? Sounds like a tough model to follow.
そういうこと。
I know, right? Strictest teacher I could have asked for. So that now means that they're all able to get to the same level in the Axis, and considering the Axis is where we're meant to be going next in the story, we're going to take another quick sojourn to Club Cretaceous. I want to see if there's any new missions available.
Welcome.
Oh, hello, DLC.
今回の依頼も以前にもあったようにナナさんからのものとなります。
This job is another request directly from
あ
Nana.
んこ、あなたたちと出会ってから随分といい顔をするようになりました。
I have to say, she's been smiling a lot more ever since meeting you.
さて、依頼ですが、いささか状況がややこしく、ヤタガラスから依頼を受けたナナさんをあなたたちが手伝うという形となります。
But onto business. I'll spare you the gory details, but Nana's contracting for Yatagarasu. Your job will be to assist in her mission.
その内容は第14号放棄路線に出没するある悪魔の正体。
The job itself is to eradicate a certain demon sighted on line 14 of the abandoned subway.
Yes, training modules are incredibly boring, Avian. You're not wrong. And, oh, boo, Queen. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you were able to request Nana to do special things for you, I'd do it as well, but she's not real, so I don't think that's going to happen. The Nana in this game isn't real, anyway. Recommended level is 49. Guess what? I'm already at level 64, so let's do it.
どうしてナナさんが関わっているのか、詳しくはシルクド・ゴーマデンにいる本人から聞いていただければと思います。
It's like Aristojack. The voice for Madame Ginkgo, the Japanese one, is a very traditional voice. You hear it a lot from a lot of the senior characters. I think Sojiro had a voice very similar to that in Persona 5 Royal when they did the playthrough for that. Oh, actually, segue. Persona 5 Royal. As we all know, coming out on the modern platforms like on the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One and the Steam PC and on the Nintendo Switch. Atlus have brought back their streaming restrictions. In-game, if you play beyond December the 14th, you're breaking their rules and they can shut your stream down. Which is a problem for me, because my completed Let's Play, well to the end of the game, is more than 2 years old. So I'm going to be keeping an eye out very much for any strikes that tell me to get rid of it. And oh damn Queen, you've been the same company for just over 14 years. They better have got you something special for that.
As for how Nana got involved in all this, you can ask her yourself. You'll find her at the Cirque de Gomaden.
Right, so okay. Meanwhile,
ですか？
The client this time is the summoner Kyuta. He had another request recently regarding some sort of quiz. Once again, the job seems to require an extensive knowledge of demons.
okay.
お願いいたします。
Please make your way over to Rappo Realm.
Then there's one called Mad Dog.
サマナーからの依頼です。
Ah, that request is from Saki. I believe you supported a previous bounty hunting assignment of hers. This time, she specifically requested your help in eliminating a certain dark summoner.
And yeah, Aristojack, you're right. So copyright on streams can be quite irritating, and especially around Nintendo. The good thing about the Atlus ones is they have actually included the logos supporting, so I should actually go back and put those logos in all my Atlus streams just to make sure there's no problems. It's a lot of work, but it'll be done. And that coffee was just about drinkable. He's at the Shinsando, level 35,
お
okay.
願いいたします。
He must have made quite an impression if she's addressing her request specifically to you. It seems she trusts you a great deal. I can only imagine this job requires a significant level of competence, someone she can rely
準
on.
備を怠らぬよう。
Remember not to let your guard down. As before, the client should be waiting for you in Shinsando.
Aristojack, what do I make of the teaser trailer for the Mario movie? I will be honest, I've not seen it, but I have heard a very brief clip of the voice. It doesn't quite sound like Mario, but it's one of those things, because it's purely a teaser trailer, it's really hard to judge. Let's rewind all the way to when the Sonic movie first trailered with that original version of Sonic. What was the reaction on the internet? And look what happened when the movie hit the cinemas. So it's simply far too early to make a decision on it, and I'd implore people to wait until you have more meaty information before forming a real opinion.
この依頼は
Another delivery from Lena. She wanted me to ask for you specifically.
お願いいたします。
Thank you. Head over to Yangyang Palace when you can.
他に要は武運を祈ります。
So, we're meant to go to the Axis Network, and that's exactly what we're going to do. But then after that, I want to go and have a look at the Nana side mission, because she's been gone from the game for a while. But you didn't only have, like, Sonic has teeth, but you also had the legs proportion, you had the eyes, all that kind of stuff went wrong as well, let's not forget. So, that's why it's too early to form an opinion in my eyes. It's simply way too early. Look what I got. You love this stuff, right, Ringo? Yeah, I got an eye for this. Got me some super fast noodle cup.
Oh, do you mind if I had something in that? I thought you liked this. Let me know what you think.
And we got some Vraja Sara Udon. Excellent. I mean, well, we are already healed. Well, at least I've got a. At least I've managed to get myself some extra power-up meals. So, do a quick save, and then we will go into the Access Network to find out exactly what's wanted of the pair of us. Right, Ringo's not turned up.
I'm here.
全員揃いましたね。早速ですが、私から説明したいことがあります。
That's everyone. Let's get right to it then. There's something I'd like to explain.
スマートフォンの修理終わったんだな。
So you finished repairing the smartphone?
はい、一応は。
Yes, technically.
一応？なんだか煮え切らないね。
Technically? Wait, is it fixed or not?
Alistair Jack, in terms of what job you want to do, I'd advise to get some career advice on that, because there's so many skills involved, it's difficult to know. Well, I wouldn't be able to recommend anything on stream live. It's not a good idea to get advice from me on anything anyway, especially jobs. I mean, well, Fiona, good evening to you. You're back from your final day on the Radio Academy. That's amazing. So that's fantastic. How did that go?
その点については順を追って説明します。
I'll get to that, but I need to explain things in
ま
order.
ずは復元できた部分。
First, about the data I recovered.
つまり中に残されていた紫の顛末に関する記述です。かいつまんで説明します。
There was indeed data on the phone concerning the Purple Covenant. I'll summarize the contents.
それでどうしてここに集めたんだ？
Before you do, why meet here of all places?
この場所だと都合が良いということです。
Because the location is convenient.
I would say it was nerve-wracking recording your final demo, Fiona. Yeah, I can relate to that. When I was on student radio, we had to do like live demos as well, but we had to do like a mini radio show. So we had to go in, play the intros if the news had come in, play a song, do an intro another one, play that song, put a jingle music on, play, and I had to basically do the whole production as well as speaking. So I can totally feel your pain on it.
なるほどね。
Aha!
説明してくれ。
Keep going, Fig.
はい。担当直入に言います。
Right. I suppose I'll get right to the point.
紫のコベナントはアロー、あなたの中にあります。
The Purple Covenant is inside of you, Arrow.
Well, that makes sense, because he was killed. At the same time, though, his covenant was taken, so when did he get it back? Let's see how this goes, I'm intrigued.
俺？
Huh? Me?
紫はぶっ壊れちまったじゃねえか。それがアローの中にあるってどういうことだよ。
Wait, didn't we end up watching that thing get destroyed or something? How did it end up inside him?
フィグの話を聞きましょう。
Let's hear what Fig has to say.
アロー、あなたはかつてコベナントを研究する満月の助手だったんです。
Arrow, you used to be one of Mangetsu's assistants during his research on the Covenants.
What?
しかしあなたが赴任して間もないある日、鉄仮面によるコベナント研究施設の襲撃が起こります。
But shortly after you relocated, the Covenant research facility was raided, and by none other than Iron Mask.
その時施設には紫を所有する満月と青を所有する満月の助手。
Among those present at the facility was Mangetsu, who held the Purple Covenant, his assistant, who held the
そし
Blue,
てアロー、あなたがいました。
and you, Arrow. You were there as well.
しかし満月の助手は鉄仮面に殺害され、青は彼の手に落ちます。
But Mangetsu's assistant was killed by Iron Mask, and the Blue Covenant was taken.
このままでは自らが持つ紫までもが奪われてしまう。
Mangetsu knew it was only a matter of time before they came for the Purple Covenant too.
そう考えた満月はかねてより進めていた3つの研究をその場で実践しました。
So it was at that moment he chose to put 3 different branches of his research into practice.
1つ目はコベナントの偽造、2つ目はコベナントの譲渡、そして3つ目はコベナントの封印です。
The first was the duplication of a covenant, the second was the transfer of a covenant, and the third was the sealing of a covenant.
So essentially, Mangetsu was way ahead of the curve and had a way to not only create a copy of a Covenant, but dampen it and keep it for safekeeping. It's an intriguing talent, to say the least. And you say it's the flowing lights are kind of neat, but they're making you dizzy, Avian. I mean, there's not much I can really do about that, unfortunately, unless I go to the splash screen. And that's fair enough, Fiona. If it's like the script was like a short article in audio format and you've done like watched a few video essays for prep, then that's kind of cool. I'm used to talking ad-libbing and fluff all the line now. You see me stream enough. Doesn't mean I'm any good at it. I'm just used to it.
満月は自らの理論に従い、コベナントの紫を偽造、つまりコピーしました。これはダミーです。
Following his own theory, Mangetsu duplicated the Purple Covenant. In other words, he made a copy. Or to be even more precise, a dummy.
そして満月はダミーを飲み、本物の紫を片腕に集めると、それを切り離し、アローに継承させたのです。
After which, Mangetsu absorbed the dummy. He then concentrated the real Purple Covenant into his arm and cut it off, allowing it to transfer to you, Arrow.
That's why he cut his arm off. That's insane. I think I'm lucky because I've got it in 4K and it's not affecting me. But again, this is one of those things. I do apologise if it's causing you distress, people. I really do.
おいおい、腕切るだけで OK ってそんなのありかよ。死に損じゃねえか、俺。
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can take a Covenant just by hacking off a limb? The hell? I basically died for nothing then.
意志とは、魂とは、肉体を持つがゆえの諸感覚の相対であると考えれば、理論的には可能でしょう。
If you treat your will, or rather your soul, as the core of the body's senses, then yes, it's possible, in theory.
ですが、それをなすためには相当に強固な自己暗示が必要だったはずです。一朝一夕で身につくようなものではありません。
However, it would have required intense mental training to perform. You wouldn't have been able to just learn it in a day or two.
腕一本でコベナントに
Yeah,
肉体に
the camera angle's changed, so it's actually going side to side now. Is that any better? Now that the camera angle's changed.
So by sacrificing his arm, he essentially tricked the Covenant. No, he tricked his own body into thinking it was dead.
私のコベナント、木の移植もこの理論を参考にしました。それだけではありません。
I referenced this theory when I transferred the Yellow Covenant to myself too. And not only that,
満月が残してくれた成果があったからこそ、私はウイルスを作ることができたのです。
I'd never been able to generate the virus without the findings Mangetsu left us.
死してなおきっちり異種返ししたってわけね。さすがは最強のデビル様な。
Guess he technically got his revenge in the end. Even dying couldn't stop his plans. No wonder they called him a legend.
で、その満月は アローが本物の紫を持っているのを知っていたから必要に監視していたってことか。
And that's why Mengetsu was keeping tabs on Arrow too. He was keeping track of the Purple Covenant.
はい。ゾーマ・ゼノンが持っていたのがかつて満月が偽造したダミーだと知ることができたので。
Yeah, I was thinking that might be the reason, Avian. Yeah, where you got like a different perspective to focus on aside from the lights going down the center. It's interesting, that isn't it? Definitely.
Correct. And this is also when I discovered that Xenon was only carrying the dummy Mengetsu created all that time ago.
あの時、私も鉄仮面に木を差し出すことができたのです。
That's why I was able to give the Yellow Covenant some Iron Mask.
破壊できないはずの紫が私たちの目の前で砕け散ったのはそれがダミーだったからってことね。
This also explains why the Purple Covenant disappeared despite them being indestructible. It's because it was never a Covenant to begin with.
でも俺の中にコベナントなんてないぞ。あったらフィグからもゾーマからも見えていたはずだ。
Wait, I can't have a Covenant inside me. If I did, Fig or Xenon would have seen it.
それは3つ目の研究。コベナントの封印に関連しています。
Oh, the camera angle's changed back to another one. You might want to switch away again.
That's where the third branch of Mengetsu's research comes into play. The sealing of a Covenant.
封印
Sealing?
アローに紫を継承させた満月はそのコベナントに封印を施しました。
After the Covenant was transferred to you, Arrow, Mengetsu sealed it.
おいおい、いよいよ何でもありじゃねえか、コベナント。
Are you kidding? Now it's like you can do just about anything you want with Covenants.
コベナントはこういうものだって決めつけていたのは私たちでしょ。
That's our fault for making assumptions about them when we didn't understand anything yet.
ここは専門家のライフワークに敬意を払いましょう。フィグ、続けて。
This is the life's work of a true expert. We should be thankful someone put in time and effort so we don't have to. Alright, Fig, what's next?
はい。封印を施されたコベナントはその輝きを失い、外から確認することができなくなります。
Right. It just so happens that when a Covenant is sealed, it loses its light and can no longer be sensed from the outside.
そして所持者の側からも他のコベナントを認識できなくなるわけか。
Now they've gone back to the direct view again. I do apologise, people. Meaning the holder wouldn't be able to sense other Covenants either, huh?
記憶の消失はどう関係しているんだ。
But how does that relate to memory loss?
詳しい因果関係は不明ですが、コベナント封印による副次的な効果のようです。
The exact cause is unclear, but it appears to be a side effect from sealing.
コベナントを隠し通すという満月の目的には合致していたようですね。
It seems this coincided with Mengetsu's goal to hide the Covenant.
当然、満月は封印の解凍法をスマートフォン内に残していたようですが、
Mengetsu's smartphone included details on the unsealing process as well.
該当の術式を復元することはできませんでした。
But unfortunately, I was unable to restore that data.
そんな
No.
アイオンにもできないことはあるのね。
So some things were impossible, even for Ion.
魔術については経験的な事実の集積に乏しく、アイオンの演算能力をもってしても破損箇所を推論できませんでした。
When it comes to magic, very few actual experiences have been recorded. Even with my abilities, I couldn't approximate the data gaps left by the damage.
In terms of recorded experiences of magic, me beating the demi-feed in Shin Megami Tensei 5. Shameless self-plug.
諦めるのはまだ早いよ。ね、フィグ。
We can't just give up, right, Fig?
はい。
Right.
満月がアローの紫を封印するところを直接観測し、経験的な事実を集積すれば、
If we could observe Mengetsu sealing the Purple Covenant inside of Arrow for ourselves, then we would have the actual experience we need.
So in other words, get to the bottom of the axis, because that's where we're going to find it.
アイオンの力で解凍法を再現することは可能です。
That should be enough to replicate the unsealing process.
コベナントの封印を解除さえすればアローの記憶は元に戻りソウルマトリックスも正常化します。
By unsealing the Covenant, Arrow's memories will return, and the Soul Matrix will normalize.
それでこの場所ってことか。 またここでアローの魂の手術をしようと。
So that's why we're here. So we gotta operate on Arrow's soul again. Makes sense.
手術
Operate?
どうやってアローの欠落した記憶を見に行くの？
So how are we supposed to view Arrow's lost memories?
断絶に仮説ブリッジを形成。その先にある記憶へのアクセスを試みます。
We'll create a temporary bridge across the memory gap. We can then try to access the memories on the other side.
アローのソウルマトリックス内にだけ近づいても何の反応も示さない不思議な断絶があった。
I know where that is. That's in the first area.
There was a weird gap that only appeared in Arrow's soul matrix, but there was no way across no matter where I looked.
あの先にはきっと欠落した紫のコベナントに関する記憶に通じる道があるんだと思う。
I bet that's where we'll find the path to those memories on the Purple Covenant.
前に私が倒れたことあったの覚えてる？
Do you remember that one time when I collapsed?
俺が生き返ってすぐのことだよな。ヒヤヒヤさせられたぜ。
Yeah, it was right after I came back to life. It was pretty freaky.
その原因もアローの欠落した記憶だったってことでしょ？
That was caused by Arrow's missing memories too, wasn't it?
肯定します。
Affirmative.
リスクは？
So what are the risks?
ブリッジの仮説は正攻法ではありません。アローの精神への影響は現時点では未知数です。
Building a temporary bridge is an untested measure. It is currently unclear what potential effects this could have on Arrow's mind.
So yeah, sorry Arrow, but sacrifice your memories to us. The team demands it.
もちろんそれはリンクしているリンゴの精神も同様のリスクを負います。
And of course, the same risk applies to Ringo as well, since her mind is linked to his.
何が起こるかわからないと。リンゴ、どうするの？
Great. So it's a total shot in the dark. What's the plan, Ringo?
I can choose heads or tails. I'm going all in, bollocks to it.
封印男
We break the seal.
見つかるっていうリスクはあるけど、こっちも鉄仮面を追うことができるというメリットはある。
That runs us the risk of getting discovered, but it also allows us to track down Iron
とは
Mask.
言ったものの、当事者であるアローの意思を尊重したいところだね。私としては。
But having said that, this is about you, Arrow. So I think you should be the one to decide.
少し考えさせてくれないか。話が突飛すぎて処理しきれない。
Can I have some time to think about it? This is a lot to take in all at once. I need to clear my head.
そうだね。よく考えた方がいいと思う。一度解散にしようか。
Yep, that sounds like a good idea. Let's regroup later then.
So the Soul Matrix has been expanded, we've got a new gate for Arrow unlocked, a new hangout event unlocked, but I do actually need to very briefly talk with Flammar, because there might be a side quest here.
リンゴ？
Ringo, do you remember once helping us with a camp recovery mission? Even now, Ion is continuing to investigate the anomaly we encountered during data collection. It will take some time to complete our full analysis of the salvage camp. However, a new problem has arisen. As such, we require your assistance once more. This situation must be resolved as soon as possible.
So it's in the Axis, and it says Mark of Cain is the reward.
Ringo, the truth is, a short while ago we received a bizarre message apparently sent from a commercial smartphone. The message was as followed. You who are neither human nor God, be warned. Further interference in humanity's affairs shall be punished. The smartphone in question was destroyed shortly after sending the message. We cannot trace it through conventional means. The evidence suggests this message was sent by someone who aims to impede Ion's investigation. Ringo, your task is to find the smartphone or its carrier, and find the truth of the source of this anomaly.
僕によれば
The device's original owner is a host working in Karakacho. He goes by the name Teruya. And yes, Ringo, I believe that name may be familiar to you. If the grisly previous case is any indicator, he's likely in some form of danger.
急な対処を
I urge you to handle this matter as soon as possible. We cannot afford to lose our chance to learn more.
So that's on the outside. So in which case, let's take care of it right now. So we're out of the Soul Matrix now. The scrolling dialogue has gone, Avian, and Arista Jack and everyone else who was affected by it. Do apologise for that. I had no idea it was going to have that kind of effect on you. I'm really sorry. So let's find this host. A guy in Caracacho. I get the feeling it's the guy who had the crush on Milady. Or who I thought might have had the crush on Milady. See if he's knocking around. If he's not, I'll talk to all the others. Right, he's not. Let's go backwards. Oh, so you know about Eliza, do you? Great movie. Be great if all today's kids could see it. Film's a masterpiece. Especially from an artistic point of view. Oh, you look like a host.
なあ
Hey, miss, you're Saizo's friend, right? He seemed pretty happy when he told me things were going to work out with his girlfriend. He came to me for help with that too, you know. Bet you didn't notice, but around here I'm known as the Cupid of Caracacho. If you have romantic troubles, then I'm your man.
よ
Hey, are you a friend of mine? I appreciate you taking the time to say hello, but I'm in a bit of trouble right now. I'm looking for something to treasure of mine. It's this brooch. Well, it's not around here, then I imagine it's in that building. I'd rather not go back alone, though.
なるほどな
Huh? So she's over at Club Cretaceous. I'd never heard of her. Thanks, I'll pay her a visit. The promised day will come. We will all be blessed on the glorious night. Yes, the time of destruction is near. Only one person can guide us to the truth. Yes, me. Man, where did that Tsuruya run off to? Huh? You looking for Tsuruya? You joined the club. It's weird. I haven't been able to reach him since yesterday. I even asked a friend of mine at the club and he hadn't seen him either.
参ったな
Don't tell me he actually... Oh, it's not a big deal, just... I guess Tsuruya really fell for this girl he met. He's been saying he needs to toughen up, make himself a more impressive guy so she'd actually notice him. Must have been some girl. Last I heard, he was looking into places rumored to be horned or spiritually active. Hope he didn't get wrapped up in something shady. If anyone would know more, it might be that girl he was fixated on. And who's that girl, then? Because I have no idea where she is. We don't know where to start looking.
よ
Do you know Madame Ginkgo, owner of Club Cretaceous? Rumor has it she hasn't aged a day in over 50 years. Don't see you want to buy that. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't.
I need the police wouldn't be of any help. I have to find it myself. Oh, hello there, miss. Can I direct you to our club? Seems like you've been hard at work at helping others. Can I relax here for a bit?
No worries, Davey. You say you're going to get yourself back to work. You have fun and enjoy it as best as you can.
Do you know much about VR hosts? A VR host doesn't see other girls like Johannes. He doesn't tell me to drop dead or hit me or anything like Johannes does. Maybe I'll cancel my time deposit.
No idea what you're talking about, love. I got a phone call from my boss. Realized I forgot about something at work. Just breaking off. I'll leave that mess for tomorrow's me. Yeah, self-medicating at the bottom of a bottle, kids. It's not good. Oh, say I see my ass. 24th War Municipal Tower, my ass. No, I get it. Everyone wants a symbol. They want proof that society's progressing, even if those promises are empty. Okay, let's go to Shinsando briefly. I want to see if that girl might be knocking around the bars here.
Rosary brooch, huh? It's a little kiddish for my taste. I'll pass. My friend from university is a big fan of Hughes. Older men are not really my type. So you came after all. Thanks for helping me out so much. This job's gonna feel pretty familiar. Just like the first time, we're taking on a dark summoner who's gone rogue. This one's her lady. Her name's Rose. Murdering other summoners, slaughtering civilians. She's left a long and bloody trail behind her. Also, she's my oldest sister, so there's that. Well, there you have it. Think you could take her out? There's a summoner named Wyatt over in Mensei Realm. He can tell you where to find her. Okay, I'll go and do that in a moment, but first of all... Damn, I gotta let go for my part-time. Hey, the economy's not doing so great. It's not your fault. That's why we have to do our best, so we can make the future even just a little bit brighter. Maya from Persona 2, is that you? Let's thinking positive and all that. They say sometimes hear sounds coming from the abandoned business park over in Ozaki, even though it's been deserted for a long time now. I bet you some mad scientist conducted some kind of horrible human experiments or something, right? Usually you find that they're quite mundane, these places. Right, let's go to Mansei Realm. Yeah, exactly, at least the scene is gone, you're not wrong. Now, I just need to very quickly speak to... I'm very quickly going to go back to Axis. I just need to get some information. So it's... Yeah, that's fine. So I'm looking into Teruya now. I'm trying to find the girl he might have been in contact with. Ah, you're looking pretty confident these days. Guess you're not much of a rookie anymore. Maybe say start collecting a demon isle and nitrodite. They're materials used to make high-class upgrades to your cop. Couldn't hurt to start gathering them up. No worries, Ashtray. Say you gotta get some sleep, mate. That's absolutely fine. You have a really good weekend, dude, and I'll see you on another stream, any luck. You're a summoner, yeah? They probably heard at least of Iron Mask. Heard the real guy behind the mask died a while ago. Now it's another guy carrying on his legacy. Man, can you imagine? No way, that's true, though. You never know. It could be. Oh, Yin Yang Power has attack mirror and magic mirror in stock. I've been waiting for this. Using Tetracon and Makaracon can be pretty costly. You know, I'm glad we had the option to conserve magic power and just use items instead. Looks like you need Witch Doctor's Mark, and where'd you get that? My summon's been driving so crazy thinking, but I guess it's just so I don't get in trouble in our next fight. It's actually kinda, I don't know, moving. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. My friends seem to be really busy with something. I have no idea what they're up to. Wait, were you eavesdropping just now? Come on, you shouldn't be doing that. I'd heard the rumors, but I didn't know you had the chops to face Iron Mask and live. Maybe it's time I leave this fan of business behind. This whole Great One thing's way too fishy. Still, they got it out for traitors. I could choose another life even if I wanted to. Is he going to talk to me slow? Pumpkin bag. Cute. What? Mouse really did come to kill us, huh? Why did it come to this? It's so sad when siblings end up fighting, ho. Ah, yes. Ah, hello there, miss. I suppose you be the hotshot that Saki's been talking up. I have to say, you must be a hell of a summoner after all she said you can do. Sounds like you're erasing the whole. Well, let's get to business. You're looking for Rose, right? Yeah, I was shocked when I found out too. Rose and Saki are sisters. They used to be a duo together in the same summoner faction. I rode them a couple of times myself. Still can't believe she turned traitor. But when I ran into Rose for a totally different job, she nearly killed me. Then again, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Summoners getting addicted to their power is nothing new. Happens all the time. Maybe the two sisters didn't even get along that well. Maybe it was all just assumption on my part. There's no way to tell what she was really thinking. She and Saki seem so close though. This is gonna be hard on her, but we can't just let her go.
Someone's got to close the books on this story. Ugh. Sorry, caught me rambling, I guess. You were looking for info on Rose's whereabouts. I ran in here on the upper area of the abandoned Central Line. Well, I figure it, that's where she'd be. Right, so back to Central Line again. Which is annoying. Hey, miss, you doing alright? You can afford to push your limits when you're young, but it won't amount to much if you don't take care of yourself. Remember that. Secret of a long life? Frequent breaks and good eats. That's just the ramble of an old man. No? Frequent breaks, good eats? I'm not going to argue with that. Not going to argue with that at all. Ah! It might be worth asking if that's Chris. She should be somewhere in the East Shipping District. Okay, we're going there. We're going back to the Shipping District. I want to deal with this mission quickly because it said it was time sensitive. If it's going to be in East Shipping District, it's going to be at the end in the back line area. More than likely. Oh yeah, the enemies here now are really, really weak. I came here for a laugh the other day, and if I got an advanced attack, I killed them all straight away. I didn't even have to fire a move off. Just check back here first by the coastline. No, she's not here. A zero move kill. This is where you know you're OP. They literally don't even get a move. But she's not back here, I'm surprised. If she's somewhere in the Shipping District, I expected her to be back here, but she's not. No matter, we'll go back through the other way. I mean, I'm deliberately not, like, having to do anything at the moment. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything obvious here. Oh, bugger. I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Just chuck it on rush mode. There was no point in firing any moves off them. Yeah, I was just checking everywhere just in case I've accidentally gone past her, but looks like I hadn't. So, with that in mind, let's go back to the main area and go back towards the front. We get no experience, we get no rewards, so why waste our time? So as Nicky Lauda said it, as Nicky Lauda apparently said it once, right now I'm getting zero incentive or reward, why would I do it? It did say somewhere in the Shipping District, so I'm wondering where they might be hiding. Oh, there's Loki. Huh? You tired? Fine. Take a break, I'll watch you back. Yo, you awake now? Well, I guess protecting the weak's what strong guys like me do best. Loki the narcissist. It did say East Shipping District. Oh. I missed time. No, never mind. Oh wow, Mothman still managed to level up even with the pathetic experience we're getting here. I'm impressed. Is she hiding back in here, I wonder? It definitely said the East Shipping District. It might be worth talking to Chris. She should be somewhere in East Shipping District, and that's exactly where I am. I'm in the East Shipping District. So unless I'm blind and I've gone past them, and don't write it off, by the way. That's the kind of thing I'd do. Really? I wouldn't recommend it, mate. I wouldn't recommend trying to take me on. Okay. Because this is the main area. So let's say this is the East Shipping District. No, not back there. Oh, she's right there. Of all the places to hide, that's really annoying. Huh? You're the one from before. The messenger with the love letter. Sounds like he didn't think any of this through, that idiot. Sorry, but I don't know anything. I don't have his contact info. Still, I can't just turn a blind eye. Fine, I'll help you look for him. But we're completely in the dark here. Well, we don't have any specific clues, just search based on what we know. He wanted to find some place spiritually dangerous, somewhere to test his bravery. Sounds like the abandoned subway lines to me. In that case, should check line 14. I'm going to take a look around the central line. Once we're done, let's meet up in front of Club Cretaceous. Best of luck to both of us. That's actually quite convenient, because that means I can actually go and do Nana's quest at the same time. Because she's got a target in line 14. So I can do 2 in 1. Yeah! That's right, we're side questing. Why? Because we can. I could use Trias though, for 1 HP. But I can't be bothered when the exit's there. I might as well just carry on as normal. So I'll just double check that I'm right on that. I'm sure she said line. Yep, updated. There we go. Yep. Checking line 14 somewhere. Chances are we're not going to find him straight away. I reckon we're going to come back to Club Cretaceous and then he's going to appear like an idiot. Or it'll turn out he's in that alleyway where we found Saizo at the start of the game. Knowing my luck, that's exactly where he's going to be. But for now, let's go and recruit Nana. Insert the gun at him. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's another quest here. Oh, you're the lady from last time. Good, I need your help again. I found the location of the inheritance by following that map we got. Believe it or not, it brought me to another locked box. And this time there's 4 questions keeping me out. So if I want to get it open, we'll have to pass this quiz. Same rules as last time. Let me know when you're ready. Alright, all set? Let's do it. Question 1. What is the name of the demon says to the juiced men and born from the women from the demon Lilith? That will be Lilim. Question 2. Nezatizi is the Chinese heroic god in the form of a young boy. Whom did he fight? I'm guessing it'd be Sun Wukong. It could be Kuchulanin, but I'm not... He didn't fight social structure, I don't think. Question 3. The Rata Mushwu was supposedly a girl who never knew love. What did she know to drain from her victims? I reckon it's going to be brains or vitality. If she didn't know love, that suggests vitality. Question 4. What 2 things is the Greek god Dionysus associated with? Wine and something else. Right, drink and theatre. He's associated with wine as a god of wine. Alright, I'm going to put in the answers. Still locked. Okay, let's try again. I know for a fact that's Lilim. This time I'm going to try Kuchulanin. I'm going to choose the same answers but change one of the other ones. That one's still locked. I can actually check the Nazataishi one in a moment, actually. Yay, that was it. So it was the Mushu one that was wrong.
Hey, it opened. Awesome! It's another map. Why did Dad have to make this so complicated? He's always been like that. Honestly, I used to think he was a shitty father. But now he's gone, I guess I do have fond memories of him. I'm gonna see this through to the end. Oh yeah, here, your reward.
There we go.
His open inheritance isn't too far off.
But they said I didn't know love. You'd think it'd be vitality because the questions seem to queue up for that. But it's kind of cool that I figured it out.
Hey, Nana, Madam Ginkgo told us the plan.
受けてくれるんだね。
You take the job. Thank you.
みんなも呼んでほしい。ちょっと込み入った話になりそうだから。
I think you should call everyone here. It's a pretty complicated story.
前回の依頼で持ち帰ったファイルを使ってヤタガラスに交渉した。マダムにも手伝ってもらって。
After we got that file last time, I took it to negotiate with Yatagarasu. Madam helped me figure out what to say.
やるね。なかなか気も座ってんな。
Still, coming to a negotiation table yourself. That took some chutzpah, kid.
私の父さん探しに、それに自分探しに関わることだから。
It's personal. I gotta know more about Dad and me.
でね、父さんがヤタガラスで関わっていた計画っていうのは、心臓悪魔製造計画なんだって。
So, my dad was involved in some plan with Yatagarasu about artificial synthesis, demonic constructs, something like that.
Well, that suggests from this game that her father is unfortunately pretty much dead, as we know, which would be, what's it called? Mangetsu. Of course, Milady says that she killed Nana's father. But I get the feeling there's something missing here. I really do. Artificial synthesis and demonic constructs makes me think back to Cage from the original game. But that's just me wanting to fanboy about more original OG Soul Hackers, I think.
だからここに呼び出したってわけね。
And that's why you called for us, right?
そんな計画が。
That doesn't sound like any Yatagarasu plan I know.
人造悪魔製造計画。それはゾーマ研究に欠かせぬ素体ドリー・カドモンを用いた強力な人造悪魔を作る計画だ。
The Artificial Demon Project. A plan to create man-made demonic life, powerful beyond imagining. Through Dolly Cadmon, a vital component of Zoma research. And of course, Dolly was in the original Soul Hackers, so maybe I'm right. Maybe Cage has something to do with this after all. Although he wasn't tied to Yatagarasu, he was tied to Spookies.
この娘の父親の名を聞いたが、かような偶然があったとはな。
This child's father is known to me. A most stunning coincidence.
真由美源と我が輩の間には同じ新生命創造を志す者としての交流があったのだ。
Gun Mayumi and I were acquainted. He and I shared a passion for the art of creation and the birth of eldritch life. Gen Mayumi.
彼の挙げた研究成果は実に素晴らしいものだった。我が輩に尊敬の念すら抱かしめるほどに。
He was a visionary. My respect is not lightly given, but his research was inspiring, illuminating.
ビクトルがそこまで言うなんて相当だ。
He must have been something if even you were impressed.
だが、真由美の作り上げた人造悪魔製造技術は施設もろとも失われてしまったのだ。
Yet Mayumi's artificial demon technology was lost with the
施
facility.
設の場所は八ヶ谷ね。
The facility's in Hachigaya.
しかり。
Indeed
どう
so.
いうわけだ。
Whoa, you got the inside scoop.
あそこには国防を司る重要な省庁がある。管轄は防衛省。表向きはね。
It's listed as a worksite for the National Ministry of Defense. At least, that's what it was on paper.
実際は鉄仮面がコベナントダッシュのために襲撃したヤタガラスの重要施設があったのよ。
But that's just a cover. It's the site of an important Yatagarasu facility, the same one Iron Mask attacked to seize the Covenant.
つまりそこで鉄仮面は真由美を殺害し満月と戦ったってわけ。
And it's also where Iron Mask fought Mangetsu and killed Miyumi.
Which makes me wonder again, why is this DLC, this campaign? I don't understand.
コベナントもろともゾーマに関する技術を奪取したのもその時ね。
He wasn't just after the Covenant. That's where he got the Zoma technology too. Yeah.
現地は今ヤタガラスによって厳重に封鎖されている。
Yatagarasu has the entire facility on lockdown.
臭いものには蓋をしろってね。ま、当然だわな。
Yeah, they want to sweep that whole mess under the rug. But what else is new, right?
しかし最近になってその施設周辺で異変が起こったと。
Yet even in those profane abandoned halls, they have witnessed something most unexpected.
未だ見たことがない悪魔どもが跋扈するようになったというではないか。
Demons, unlike any we've known, running wild, free, rampant in a testament to man's hubris.
ヤタガラスが作ってた人造悪魔ってのが外に出てきたってのか？
That's gotta be the artificial demons from their project. Those freaky mutants are on the loose?
ヤタガラスは暴走状態にあるそやつらをロストナンバーと呼称することにしたそうだ。
Yatagarasu has apparently been calling these wayward demons the Lost Numbers. Final Fantasy VII reference? Lost Number was the demon you fought in the safe if you cracked the safe puzzle in Nibelheim.
ロストナンバー。
Last numbers, huh?
父さんが作ったっていうなら私の兄弟みたいなものかも。
Yeah, if my dad made them all, I guess they're kind of like my
で
siblings.
も妙な話ね。施設機能は襲撃によって壊滅したと聞いたわ。
Something's not right here though. All the facility's equipment was destroyed in the raid.
何らかの理由でロストナンバーが製造され続けているのだろう。想像もつかん理由でな。
It can only mean some other force is bringing the Lost Numbers to life. A new creator beyond our petty affairs.
私はそのことを確かめたい。父さんが何を考えて何を作ったのか。
Yeah, I want to see for myself. I want to know what my dad was thinking when he created them.
そしてそれをこの手で止めなくちゃならない。
And I have to stop them with my own two hands.
本当。真由美源の英知の結晶たる存在をとんでもないことだぞ。
What? You would unveil Mayumi's glorious brainchild only to cast it aside? You cannot be serious, girl!
父さんの研究がそんなことになるの嫌なんだ。
I don't want my dad's experiments causing problems for everyone.
ヤタガラスには話を通してみたの？今でもその場所は厳重に封鎖されてるんでしょ？
And that's the plan you proposed to Yatagarasu? They have the place locked down pretty tight.
条件付きで出入りを認めてくれた。
And they said they'd let me in on one
強
condition.
力なロストナンバーが第14号放棄路線にいることが分かってるみたいで。
There's a really nasty lost number roaming line 14 at the abandoned subway.
それを討伐できるだけの力を示せば施設内の探索を任せてくれるって。
So if we can beat that tough one, then let us wander around as much as we want.
それが今回の依頼ってわ
And that's our job this time, huh?
手伝ってほしい。今回も頼りにしている。
Yeah, I want you guys on my side. I'm counting on you all.
I do love Nana's design, actually. There's something about like the pink beret and the purple hair. It's a very quirky design.
それじゃ、私は第14号放棄路線で待ってるね。
But what's really interesting is she's got this really bright, vibrant look and this really like stoner kind of sounding voice. I could only describe it as if someone's taken the appearance of someone like Ibuki and put it with the personality of someone like Himiko. That's the only way I can describe it.
I'll see you at line 14 of the abandoned subway.
Well, let's go and get some demons in the register while I'm here. Yes, I got that off screen as soon as the code. I wanted to protect your eyes, people. I know that not everyone likes to look upon Mara. Again, I can completely understand why. What's really, really bizarre is that Mara is the #1 rated demon in Japan, and you can actually buy a statue of Mara. Imagine that. You've got that on your mantelpiece when your parents come to visit. How do you explain that? It's like the most Chunibiu thing in the world. I'm going to very quickly actually go and visit, where's the store? De La Mancha. I've got some special items that I want to sell. I should have some, yep, so here we are. Story paintings, they were 25,000 a piece. And I'll also sell the paintings, the brass handles as well. Thank you. Yeah, you're right, Queen. You don't explain it, you just hide it. Better yet, you don't have it in the first place. I'll buy a Trafuri bomb. So she always reminds me of Chie, that character. Not that's a bad thing. Right, line 14. So I want to do not only Nana's quest, but I also want to try and find the missing guy as well. Suzuya.
Thanks again, Ringo. Let's go track down that last number.
the way that Nana did the whole yay pose, man. I love that. Although I don't like the fact that she has a habit of doing that, blocking the camera from behind. That really annoys me. Let's see if I can do something about that. Yeah, if I go up top, that's one way around it. Ah, you guys are toast. There's no point, there's no point fighting on there. Oh, I could use my Bufu Dine just to really rub the faces in it, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to be mean. Oh well, Incubus has leveled up. There you are, Avian. That was just for you. I don't need to heal him, but that as well. Yeah, skills our MP back when we don't need it. I've got to watch out here, because if I get the shadow demons, they will be very, very dangerous. The problem with the shadow, like the super demons in this place, is it's hard to tell. Oh, hello. Look who's there. Oh, I must... Wait, is that you, Ringo? It's me, Teruya, the guy who had a love letter, remember? You here on assignment? Oh, but keep an eye out. I just saw this really scary looking monster. He's got to be the master of this whole subway system. Man, I was going to get some proof, maybe a picture or something. My smartphone got smashed as soon as I got it out. Still, I must be pretty lucky if I made it this far. Probably going to need a change of pants, though. I got to at least be strong after a mess like this. Maybe even strong enough to Chris will... Huh? Chris is lucky for me. Seriously, you kidding? Oh man, it's great! Thanks, I'm gonna go see her right now. So is that now telling me I've got to go back to Axis? I have to wonder if this demon is connected to our data problems, but for now I'm glad to is like that. Once he ran straight for correct figures, I better go. Alright, so I'll go back to Karakucho and find him. Right, for now, we're going to finish this mission. Ah, no, I wasn't going to use fire, no. For the drain fire, it'd be pointless using fire on the jack-o'-lantern. Fire on jack-o'-lantern is just a waste of time. Oh, go on, let's talk to Sword Dick. I found a new hobby of late. I'm currently challenging myself to become a certified massage therapist. Your body was so tight and tense, and to such inhuman degrees. Yes, Avian. Hate me now for that one. I thought I'd hit it, never mind. Oh well. Right. Go on, let's piss about. You need an adult, not incubus, but you need an adult, Queen. I don't blame you. That was creepy, wasn't it? That was not nice at all. Oh, go on, Bao, what have you found? This wealth is yours. The question is, how will you use it? 5,000 yen. Probably buy pizza. That's probably the only thing I can get with that money, to be fair. And before any of you ask, no. Buying pizza's not a bad thing. Ah, it's the Castlevania demon. I've missed you so much, dear child. It does my heart good to see you. Now rest here a while. You surely earned it. What? Who are you? Who are you? My head. Yeah, I know what you mean, Queen. I don't want to say it. It's dirty, isn't it? Especially with that particular demon as well. Oh, get out. Oh, thank you. Just get out of my way. That's good news. Trying to find this mystery demon that Nana wants me to fight. This rogue, like super shadow of some kind. And so down we go. No, that's not a word. Didn't want that. And as for why that demon healed me and wasn't sure, you tell me, I have no idea. Remember a big complex passageway down in the lower area? Right, so there's a big complex passage apparently somewhere down. Oh yeah, this is an area where we never got to explore before, because this is where we found Iron Mask. And Iron Mask pretty much wiped us out, because this is where we found Iron Mask in that first battle against the Zoma. So I've not actually been down this side of the railway lines. I'm interested in what's down here. I've not explored down here before. The only thing down here is Zalgungan and the sealed route. And that's rather disappointing. Gave me a pirated ship though, so that's cool. Well, that's disappointing. We come all the way down there and we find absolutely nothing apart from an item pickup. You don't get me wrong, loot is always good. Get down and stay down. Hmm? Oh, we're still being chased. How do you like me now, huh? Yeah, can't catch me now, can you? I mean, I could have easily fought them off, don't get me wrong, but I just don't want to waste my time doing it. Get down. Go away. Right, the question is, which way do I go here? Do I go... I'm going to go to the left first. I'm just going to rule out the small area. If the small area doesn't have the answer, I'll go to the big area. Oh, what's this, Avian? You say you got a questionable theory. Go on, I'm curious. What have you got in mind? I don't mind theories. After all, I once annoyed Chris on one of his playthroughs when one of my theories turned out to be true. Spoiling a game for him, even though it was a pure theory. I doubt it's going to be Iron Mask, because this is a DLC campaign, Avian. So from a purely logical perspective, I don't think it will be. But that's applying pure logic here. It's not like me, you know, thinking like, there's a way down into the lower area here. Right, what's down here? We're in the lowest area. Oh, hello. Arnzu's found a special item. What's that? Vintage wine. Oh, that goes a new hangout event. Okay, that's cool. If there's nothing down here, then we're going to have to go the other way. But this is a... Oh. Never mind. Oh, no. I'm absolutely terrified. Right, I'm going for a 4 move. One. Nice. What a group that is. Namissa, Mara, Kukafale and Zalgungan. And Loki. What a group. And down here is Lamia offering me a demon I don't want. I don't want any of the demons from this area. They'll be too low level. So with that in mind, I'm going to head to the other side. It was worth it to find the rare item though, the vintage wine. Oh, go on, what's Pazuzu got? I might as well pick up some free loot. A Shaman's Lord's Mark, and then something else that I missed because I skipped past it like an idiot. Right, in that case then, let's go over to the other big area. Sorry guys, I've not got the time for this. Nah, not interested, mate. Go away. Right, let's try in the centre of here, and I'm just trying to think where. I wonder if the big room down at the bottom might be the answer. There's a few rooms that are sealed. It'd make sense for it to be one of those. So let's start. Let's go to the south room and the southeast path. Let's go and check out here. I'm going to quickly save my game, just in case this is the area and it turns out I activate a boss battle. Right, so this room has a big fat nothing in it. Okay, let's try the south room. Yes, that's right. Chase me if you can. I'm not bothered. Down we go. Thank you. I'm going to quickly go up over the top. Because it did say somewhere in the lower area there was a big room. It mentioned it. If I go to the requests again, and I go for goals resolve. So let's see, yeah, I remember a big complex passageway down in the lower area. A big complex passageway, and that's all it says, which is this one. Because this was the area where we had all the doors to navigate, and you had like certain pathways you could go. So that'd suggest it's down here. Just because it suggests it doesn't mean it will be though. It sounded like I hit them then, but then I also didn't at the same time. Interesting one. You're weak to physical, that's fine by me. Oh, it turns out they're weak to gun. Yes, that's why I've got Mara equipped, by the way. In case you were curious, that's why Mara is equipped. That's exactly why Mara is equipped. A little peace sign with a massive grenade launcher that she's got as her summoning deck. Her comp is like, F you, I've got a grenade launcher. So does that mean that that Nana is this game's Haru? In a warped way, that kind of makes sense. Oh, go on, old man. What have you got to tell me? Death! Death is coming! Is that death over there? There's no sign of the Reaper yet, so I don't think it's death, but it's a good point to bear in mind. Oh, speaking of the Reaper, I am not risking this. Ah, here we are. I found what I'm looking for. So by running away from the Dark Shadow, believe it or not, that's actually worked to my advantage. I'm pleased about that. Let's go. Oh! Oh, what the hell? It's like a corrupted version of Silky. I actually really like that design. That's a really cool design. Is that it, Nana?
Yeah, that's the last number, alright. And it's the target we're hunting.
No, I'm not voice acting that.
理性を失っている。今までの連中と一緒ね。
It's losing control, like the others. That's my dad's.
勝てるぜ。俺たちならな。
Let's see if lightning does any damage to it. Resist lightning, okay.
行くわ。
Let's do that one. Let's buff ourselves.
いつも通り
Try debilitate. We will buff and debuff at the same time. Try Mabuff dying. I reckon it's going to heal it. No, it just resists it. Ah, it's using gun. Extra action available, so I'm going to try physical firstly. If that doesn't work, I'll go for Medicated low on. Oh, it's weak against physical. It does have retaliate though, which is a problem. That is a bit of an issue.
これならそこをどいて。ここが弱いよね。
それで行こう。
Do me a favour, will you? While I got the chance.
それは助かるね。助かるよ。
Have a load of extra damage. And as for you, hit them with multi-strike. Ah, it's weak against gun. Excellent. That's really useful to know. Nice. We've got a 6-way stack. Oh, extra damage to all enemies. Yes, please. Now that's a move. Oh, well that's just annoying. That's what that is. That's annoying. Hit her again. Yep, I'll take that. That's great. That's the only annoying thing. The fact that she's able to like heal back, but there's not much you can do about it. Oh, nice. She's using the bullet. Thank you very much, Nana. There goes the lost number, and there's the doll again. Huh? Now we got a Satansa has showed up. Hey, we got more company! Did it call for backup? Oh, that's disgusting.
なんだ
What the?
食ったっていうの。
Did it just eat the other one? Yeah, good reaction, Nana. Very good. Oh, no, it's buggered off.
どうやらここには2体目のロストナンバーがいるみたいだね。
Looks like we got a second last number on the
どん
loose.
な力を持ってるかわからない。油断せずに行こう。
We don't know what kind of power this one's got. Keep your guards up. It's all thanks to you as I would discover a charming new part of myself. Right, is that another one I've got to hunt then? Because if that's the case, I'm coming back here. It can't be too far away. Right, okay. That's fine. Pardon me for a second. Yep, that's fine.
私はここで抜けるね。
I'll split
一
here.
緒に来てくれてありがとう。
Thanks for coming
ま
with
た
me.
探索するときは声かけて。
Let me know when you want to get back to exploring.
Oh, it'll be very quick. Rest assured of that.
なあリンゴ気になってたことがあるんだけどさ
Wasn't expecting that. Hey, Ringo. Surfer's been bugging
さっ
me.
きのフィグの話だと青を持ってたのって鉄仮面ってことになるよな
Based on what Thig was saying, Iron Man should have had the Blue Covenant, right?
だけど青はゼノンが持ってたなのに鉄仮面は生きてただろ
But Zenon had the blue. We all saw that. And Iron Mask is obviously still
一
alive.
体どうやって映したんだ満月がやったような裏技があるのか
So how did he transfer the Covenant to Zenon? Did he use some fancy trick like Mangetsu?
その可能性は低いです。
That seems unlikely.
彼のコベナントおよび人の精神や記憶に関する研究は膨大かつ難解でした。
Mangetsu's research on the Covenants was extensive and complex, as was his understanding of the mind, memory, and other
1
abstractions.
年程度で鉄仮面がその境地にたどり着くのは極めて困難と言えるでしょう。
It would have been extremely difficult for Iron Mask to match his level of understanding in a single year
じゃあ
alone.
どうやって鉄仮面はゾーマにコベナントを移したんだよ
But how did he transfer his Covenant to the Zomer then?
Hmm.
満月の助手から青を奪った鉄仮面は一度死んでいる
Maybe after Iron Mask took the Blue Covenant, Zenon killed him.
そう考えるのが自然だよな俺たちみたいに生き返ったかもしくは中身がすり替わって
I guess that'd make sense. Which would mean he came back to life like we did, or someone else took his place?
そうよ。本物の鉄仮面はもう死んでいるわ。今あの仮面をかぶっている男は偽物よ。
He's right. The real Iron Mask is already dead. The man behind that mask now is an imposter.
ここに来て新情報のオンパレードでもはや苦笑いしか出ねえよ
Stop breaking the fourth wall. Leave the fourth wall alone. Man, how many plot twists is this now? All I can do is
やは
laugh.
りそうだったのですね。
So it really was true.
確かにそう考えれば辻褄が合うね
That would explain a lot of
あ
things.
なたたちアイオンが現れる前の話よ。鉄仮面は私と直接会おうとしなくなった。
It happened before you agents of Iron showed up. Iron Mask suddenly stopped seeing me in person.
青を持っていないっていうのがバレるからか
Probably because you instantly see he didn't have the Blue Covenant anymore.
それに 私の前で演じ続ける自信がなかったんでしょうね。
That, and he probably knew he couldn't keep up the charade in front of me.
だからミレディはファントムから逃げ出したんだね。
So that's why you're on the run from Phantom?
ええ。彼以外に私が持っていたコベナントを差し出す気はなかったから。
Yes, I wanted my covenant to go to my Iron Mask. No one else.
そんなに前から気づいてたなら、どうして言ってくれなかったの？
But if you knew that this whole time, why didn't you say anything?
あなたたちにとって重要なのは、倒すべきファントムの仮面の男と集めるべきコベナントでしょ。
All you needed to know was that Iron Mask was gathering the covenants, and he needed to be stopped. Am I wrong?
必要な役者と小道具は揃っているわけだし、だったら中身が誰かなんてどうでもいいでしょ。
As long as you've got all the actors and props you need, nobody cares who's wearing the costumes, right?
じゃあミレディが鉄仮面を追っている理由って。
So the reason you're going after Iron Mask is...
復讐は必ず果たすわ。
I will make him pay.
それよりも今は紫をどうするかって話でしょ。
But that doesn't matter right now. We were discussing what we do about the Purple
ア
Covenant.
ロー、どうなの？
What's it going to be, Arrow?
ああ、フランマの案に乗ることにした。
I think I'm going to try Flamma's idea.
サイゾーが言った通り、コベナントを戻すメリットはないのかもしれない。
Saizo asked about potential risks to unsealing the Covenant. It sounds like there might not be any real benefit to it
だ
anyway.
けど、今の俺が何の上に立っていて、何によって生かされているのか。
But I need to know why I'm here. Why I'm alive.
それを知らないまま戦うことは、俺にはできない。
I think, if I'm going to see this fight through, I have to do
分
this.
かった。ソウルマトリックスに行きましょう。
Alright, then let's head to the Soul Matrix. No, let's not. Let's not at all. Let's rest. And then, let's leave. Because we are going to go back to section 14. I want to find that Satanta, and I want to kill it. I want to kill the cannibal.
今回もよろしく、リンゴ。ロストナンバー探し、始めよう。
Thanks again, Ringo. Let's go track down that last number. Oh, awesome, Fiona. You got an early Christmas present sorted. But yes. It's hard to think of a Christmas at this time of year. It must be. It feels far too early. But I digress. One of my friends at the moment is currently doing a thing online where they're taste testing all the mince pies they can find and ranking them. I'm just like, dude, it's October. Knock it off. So it's time to find this mysterious form of Satanta, which is somewhere in the network here. Ooh, I managed to get away with that. I thought I'd missed it. I thought I'd mistimed that strike, but I got away with it. Likely it's going to be one of the sealed rooms, so the question is which one. Ah, right, so it's like a new compilation. Is that like a new compilation Fiona that's coming out in December? It's still awesome either way. It's fantastic. Meanwhile, you think that October's both too early and too late, Queen? I don't know, it's not late enough. Most people I know do the Christmas shopping the week before Christmas. Or is that just me? It's probably just me. Oh, so it's coming out on vinyl, is it? That's kind of cool. You really can listen to it with a snap, crackle, and a pop.
I come up with the lamest jokes, I really do. My jokes are just lame. Oh, you guys are history. You guys are dead. You guys are history. If we're not going to kill you, then there's absolutely no chance you're going to get away from Nana. I could use lightning on him, but I'm not going to bother. There's no point. Oh, well, Saizo's managed to level up. How's Saizo managed to level up? In here, of all places. Ah, there's no CD version. That's a shame, but it's still cool that you're gonna get the chance to check it out, Fiona. As for your Halloween costume, I hope you find a decent one. I'm actually planning to I'm hoping to go on the weekend before Halloween, so like on the Friday before the 28th or something like that. I'm hoping that for that night I'm gonna go to a local arcade where they're doing like a Halloween night, and I'm gonna be taking Alice out to play again. As for Halloween itself, of course, Halloween night on the Monday, 31st of October, I am going to be streaming, and I'm planning to play through the PS1 rare game Parasite Eve. So for those of you who want to see something like a more horror-themed game, come check out that stream. And that's awesome if you got the radio contact, letting you know if those bands come to the show, they'll let you come and see them. That's amazing. Ah, yes, Queen. Good point. Yes, October's too late to start planning for Christmas, but too early to give away gifts. In that limbo point between, I suppose. Right, I wonder if he's going to be at that sealed door at the back. I get the feeling that's where he might be hiding. Oh, bugger. Ironically, I'm now about to fight a Yatagarasu. Yeah, you say that someone's already decorated the house with decorations. I've seen that on my street actually, but it's actually awesome. Decorating for Halloween in October's fine. It's the people who decorate for Christmas in October. They're the ones that end up at the top of my shit list. To quote King Moron. Oh yeah, there it is. Check him out. In all his glory. Although crashing the chariot into the enemies does make sense. Really? Was that supposed to scare me? So someone else leveled up at least, so that's great news. Right, I'm thinking that it's going to be in that bottom room on the bottom right of the map. So I'm going to quickly go left in a second and use the warp point. Because I'm fed up of fighting the cannon fodder down here. They're nowhere near my league, the enemies here. They're not even close. Before I go through this door, I'm going to quickly save my game, just in case I'm wrong and Satanta's waiting on the other side. Doesn't look like he is though, so that's fine. Okay. Let's try this one, the southeast path. No. Okay, I wonder if there's any clues in the requests. It just says it can't be too far away. Although I wonder if that means this one is back in the underground at the other side. I'm going to try the door on the far left here. That's where I'm going to try. If he's not there, then he's got to be in one of the other rooms. I want to complete this. Oh, get lost. Unfortunately, you can't knock them backwards, but what you can do is you knock them out of the way so you can hide. Yeah, you prefer Halloween over Christmas. I can understand how Halloween feels less of a hog. I also find that at Christmas, people expect you to do things that you shouldn't have to. Oh, you have to go and see this person. You have to do that, and you're like, I don't want to. There's a lot more obliged communication, I find, at Christmas than Halloween. Plus, Halloween's cooler. Right, let's see if potentially is in here. So I'm sorry you still can't stop coughing, Fiona. That's really not cool. Here we are. Found him. Here we go. This demon's a strange one. Looks like a person. Side effects of the Zoma method. Apparently some of the iterations turn out pretty humanoid. It's something about this demon feels a lot worse. Is it because it ate the one from earlier? Everyone, be careful! Well, let's start by debuffing you. And you can counter by buffing us. Reverses status buffs and debuffs. That's useful. Okay. Right, he might be weak to fire, or he might be weak to lightning. Let's try lightning. Nope, he resists lightning. Well, no, that's not going to do much. Interesting, he's gone for Mazamar. Well, that was a waste of a turn for him. Not that I'm complaining. Try using multi-strike gun. Right, no. He's healed by physical. He's healed by gun. That's awkward. That's annoying. Let's try Megadoloan. Oh, wow! That version of Megadoloan's cool as anything. That's awesome! Try using Rampant Wildfire. No, he resists fire, but oh, we've managed to fill him with dread. Ah, but he instantly cured. Sacrifice defense for aim and dodge, apparently. Well, gun heals him, so there's no point. I wonder if he's weak to physical then. Oh, hello. Nice one. Hit him with debilitate again. Might as well keep debuffing him. Right, Megadoloan was hurting him, so I'm going to keep using that while I can. Yeah, see, Megadoloan does a lot of damage. Right, try hitting him with physical, just to see if it does anything. No, it just resists physical. Must be wind then. Have I got any wind items out of curiosity? No, I don't. That's really annoying. Lucky for me, I've got Megadoloan, so that's coming in handy. It'd be ironic if, like, considering he used Zandine, if that ends up being his weakness. Yeah, I'm going to need to do something about that because he's just drained a lot of health. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine, thank you. We'll settle for that. Ooh, extraction available. Yes, please. Oh, and MP conserved. That's going to annoy the shit out of this guy. You know what I say to that? I don't give a fuck. Yes, Megadoloan is very helpful. So he must be weak to wind, or either that, he might not. He just might not have any defense. He might just not have any. There's an issue. I'm going for it again. Are we going to see another one now? That's the question. Nice, we got it.
It looks so human. Why?
You're not forced to buy Christmas gifts for people you hate, Fiona. You're not forced to buy anything for anyone. You don't have to buy anything for anybody. No one can force you to spend your money on someone you don't want to. Anyone who does is being toxic.
Hey, what do you think the point of all this was? Why did my dad make a plan like this?
Nana.
Do you think the last number could have ever had any purpose other than killing? Could it ever have been happy?
Yeah, NQ64 not having as many console games as Pixel's not a surprise, because NQ64 is more like an arcade. Let's say the place I recommend if you like stand-up cabs and arcade games is Arcade Club. That's amazing. I really highly recommend checking that place out. If you're ever in Leeds, let me know. I'll be up for going Arcade Club anytime. I wouldn't worry about that stuff, kid. Probably don't want to get down that road.
Right. Thanks again, everyone. Here's your pay.
You attained Mar Incense Shard 1. And a pair of chakra drops too, which is awesome.
Now I get permission from Yatagarasu to explore the facility.
Yeah, Pixel Bar isn't the cheapest. You're not wrong actually, Fiona. It's not the cheapest place. But at least last time I went it wasn't anyway.
It'd be great if you could help me with that too. Bye, I'm kind of not feeling good. Hope the kid's okay.
ロストナンバーを見て何か感じてたみたいだったけど。
It seems like the last numbers got to her. Something's on her mind.
兄弟みたいなもんって話か。わからんでもないけど、だけど悪魔だぜ。
All that stuff about being siblings. I kinda get it, but they're demons.
そこのところの事情はきっとナナにしかわからない。
Only Nana knows what she's feeling.
そうだね。私たちも戻ろう。
Yeah, let's head back.
あれは。
You say you've been to Leeds once, but it was only to see Steps on stage. That's awesome. Glad that you enjoyed that gig. I'm assuming you did anyway. I work in Leeds, so I know the place pretty well. But I'd say Arcade Club's just outside Leeds. It's a really good day out, actually. Better off going during the day. They have like adults only nights, and they're alright, don't get me wrong, but I'd say something about going on the Sunday when it's a bit quieter is really, really cool. And they have everything from like old school 80s stand-up cades to like the most recent like sit-down games. It's brilliant.
Ah, Ringo, I don't usually buy things like this, but it struck me as something you might like.
Adversity marinara. Hey, we're going Italian. But for now, we're just going to rest. And then leave the safe house. Because I now want to try and complete the mission involving, like, Taria in Caracciolo. And then after that, I've got another mission, because it's getting a bit late to start the main plot. We saw last time how tricky that was. So, back to Caracciolo. Here we go. I've been to the arcade club in Bury. The only problem with Bury is, unless you live in the area, to get there takes ages. You have to get the tram. It's really annoying. Oh, hello, there he is. Yay! How you been, Chris? I haven't seen you around in forever. You absolute moron. Do you have any idea what you were getting into? Yay! Don't yay me, you idiot. You're gonna almost get yourself killed out there. Well, I like you, Chris. That was really all I could think about. So I want to be better, you know, become a man who was good enough for you. Nobody asked you to do that. What do you not understand about don't play with fire? I told you to stay away. And now look at you. This is why I hate idiots like you. You hate me? You heard me. Chris hates me. No, I... Taria staggered off. I can't believe you just charged into a death trap like that. Hopefully now he gets the picture. Hey, you still at that love letter he wrote? Mind if I take another look? Don't get the wrong idea. Just can't let him run off and do anything even more stupid. If I don't deal with this now, it can happen all over again. More trouble for me down the road, that's all. Sorry I'm having to do so much legwork for this. I'll try and handle the rest myself. See you, and thanks. Right, I need to report back to Flanmore. Ooh, not good that you're getting like constant tummy aches. That's awful. That's not fun at all. So the idea of an ultrasound isn't my idea of fun. Meanwhile, we're near Club Cretaceous. Let's get these other requests filled out. I might as well. Oh, we got another one for Nana. This is a job request from the Devil Summoner Nana. Thanks to your cooperation, Yadagarasu has permitted the exploration of the Lost Number Research Facility. It seems Nana would like your help again. I will call her over to explain further, should you decide to take the job. Ideal level is level 55. Nice. Then allow me to notify her. Please gather the others. Hey, as always, thanks for taking the job. I got permission to explore the facility. And nice, so NQ64 you played Mario Kart Double Dash, great, and the PS1 version of Crash Bandicoot. I played the PS1 version, it is brutally hard. Our goal is to investigate what's creating the lost numbers and eliminate the cause. Gonna hit them at the source, huh? Will you be okay? It didn't seem like you were doing too well last time. No problem. Thanks, milady. Okay, it's in Hachigaya, right?
地獄の蓋開けちゃうのね。
Man, straight into the mouth of hell, huh? Fiona, Nana's not technically a member of the party. She's a DLC campaign and her missions crop up. And then if you're doing her missions, she's like a 5th member. But for the other times, it's just the regular party. So it's one of those bizarre hybrid moments. If you play Final Fantasy VII Remake, there's a point in the final chapter where something kind of similar happens. And you could also say it's like if you've ever played those games where there's a character you can't control but they're there for certain missions. That's what Nana's role in the game is.
危険なロストナンバーをこれ以上放置しておくわけにはいかないだろう。
We can't keep letting the rust numbers run rampant.
You're right.
じゃあ私は先に行って待ってるから。
I'll go on ahead
合流。
and wait for you. We'll meet there.
私たちも行こう。
We should go too.
So we can now go to Hachigaya. Meanwhile, the Heartbreaker.
The client this time around is someone you know quite well, as the devil summoner Ash has asked for your help. It seems the request has some relation to your companion Saizo.
Oh, okay, the reward is unknown and it's in the Roppo realm.
お願いいたします。
To start, it would probably be best to meet Ash in Roppo realm and ask her for the details.
この依頼は
This is another request from Victor. As usual, he wishes for you to assist him in his research. However, he also mentioned that this time will likely be the last. I'm not sure what he's up to, but will you assist him once more?
Oh wow, we get quite a lot of money for this, and another cut in the compendium costs.
お願いいたします。
In that case, please make your way over to Cirque du Gomaden.
他に用はまた来てください。
So this Hachigaya one, it says level 55, but if the enemies there are all going to be like the two we've just faced, I'm going to need to get a much higher level, because the amount of MP it took to beat those enemies is just going to make it a bullet sponge. I'll check it out of pure curiosity, but I get the feeling it's going to be too high. I'm going to need to be much higher level. I may even... Oh, so there's Ash. Why is she hiding at the Cirque du Gomaden? I thought she said in Roppo realm. Oh, Roppo realm is the Cirque du Gomaden. Right, okay, that makes more sense now.
強力な悪魔が作れるようだな。
Let's talk to him. Ah, you've come. No, I was just reminiscing on the distant past is all. That said, I suppose it was only 120 years ago, but that's of little concern. More importantly... Yeah, I've not played Paper Mario Sticker Star, but that's probably a good comparison. If they join you temporarily and then move the story forward, that's probably the closest example, Fiona.
本日の主役は
The demon I want this time around is Rakshasa of the jockey
よろ
race.
しく頼む。
I will expect you to deliver as always. Right, okay. Let's get my demons saved first.
この悪魔本当に良いのだな。この悪本当に良いのだな。この悪魔だ。本当に良いのだな。この悪魔本当に良いのだな。この悪魔本当に良いのだな。この悪魔本当に良いのだな。この悪本当に良いのだな。この悪本当に
As you say, Queen, yeah, only 120 years ago.
本当に良い
Feels like I'm talking to... It feels like I'm back watching an episode of Mass Effect, where you talk about how humans are the shortest lives in the galaxy. It feels a bit like that. Right, the question is, can I make a Rakshasa?
さあ選択の時間だ。
So if I can't make one, then... Oh, I can make one. Ah, but it'd be from Oyamatsumi. But it would cost me nothing. I might deal with that one off stream. Purely because it's one of those missions where essentially we're going to be just basically giving him one of the demons we've already got. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I was saying, you know more about the Mass Effect lore than I do, even though I've been watching quite a few episodes. In fact, I need to get back to that. If you're interested in checking out Mass Effect, by the way, go to Queen's 32 Times channel. Really cool Let's Plays on there to watch. Really well worth watching. What the hell? What the fuck? This is a research facility? It's known as the training field.
Aro, どうした?
What's wrong, Garrow?
いや、なんでもない。こんな施設があっただなんて知らなかったなって。
Oh, it's nothing. I just didn't know a place like this existed.
確認するよ。今回の作戦目的はこの中で起きている異変の原因究明と。
Let's go over it again. Our objective is to find what's causing the abnormalities.
設備が未だ稼働していた場合、それらの破壊。
And if the facility's still up and running, then it's our job to bring it down.
道中ロストナンバーと遭遇する可能性も高そうだな。慎重に進もう。
Let's not forget, there's a good chance we'll see some lost numbers in our way. We'll need to be careful.
よろしゅう。
Yeah, much obliged, comrades.
So this is another dungeon. Only it's more like a traditional, like, Japanese dojo. Which is surprising, to say the least. Right, I'll explore this for a little while, but I am thinking that the chances are the enemies here could be much higher level than they're letting on. It said that the recommended level for it was 55. That was the recommended level. But you saw the battles with the lost numbers I had. They were not easy, were they? Let's get the initiative. Ah, it's Valkyrie. Ah, so it's fire and poison. Okay. Well, I say poison, it's not necessarily poison. It's, you're useless in this battle. But you're not. Oh. Okay. We got some new material equipment at least. That was kind of cool. Get down. Ah, right. So this is just like a crossroad, basically. So the enemies here are quite high level, which is useful because they're going to give decent rewards. Not just experience, but money and items. So that's a good thing. This is the kind of place I could like level up. Not easily, but I'd certainly be able to level up at quite a decent rate. And of course the advantage here is you can always back out using Tristo and then simply use the the safe house. Ah! So we've got a couple of Nues and the Vrasranta or whatever its name was. I remember fighting one. Vritra, that's it was Vritra. So lightning's repelled, he's weak against fire and wind. I've not got anyone with wind. I need to do that. Not a bad start. A bit of a critical shot. Oh, nice. And she's going to raise our aim and dodge, which is great. Probably not going to be needed, but that's fine. Yep. Pazuzu and Zhao Gungan. Oh, he's still alive. I thought the auto attack would finish him off, but apparently I'm wrong. Not a brilliant move, that, mate. Not brilliant at all. So the enemies here definitely put on more of a fight. But you can also see they give a lot more experience. Wow, a vision of evolution. Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, I guess I kinda exaggerated.
You let me shine so brightly. I'll give you a very special reward.
We got the support augment from Lemire, which is cool. I don't want to get too into the battles here, purely because... In fact, if we're going down, I feel like I'm all of a sudden I'm back in Persona 3 FES, playing the answer. You know, like going around finding the points to descend. Feels a bit like that. Ah, there's Zalgongan. And he's found what looks to be an item. He's given us a cheap chip and a pirated chip, which is excellent. I'm guessing we can't go through here. Yeah, because we can't possibly crawl underneath those ropes, can we? RPG logic is always hilarious. Oh, interesting, okay. Oh, it's Thunderbird. Gonna be likely weak against wind, and I don't have anyone with wind, I don't think. Let's find out. Oh, gun as well. It's weak against gun. Right, Saizo. Go for your multi-strike move. He only hit it once, which is rather annoying, but there's not much I can do about that. Level 62. Wow, this is a higher level one. Yeah, the evade. Oh, Rakakaja. Raise our defense. Sukakaja would have been better, really, so we could have our defense, our stats raised, but there's not much we can do about it now. Mizuya dying. I didn't realise that Milady was weak against it. Raise our defense. Give us a buff. Try again. Nice one. You got a shot in there. Try it again. That'll do nicely. Brilliant. I don't know if I'm going to finish it off. Nope, I missed. Yep, Nana missed too, but this hopefully... Let's see if this will do enough damage to finish it. And it has. Brilliant. We got the headless figurine for that. Interesting. Right, interim, items, lifestone. I've got plenty of them, so it's a good item to use in the overfield. Save on the MP. Because they're quite commonly found as well, lifestones, so they are very useful. And I've saved my game because I want to find out how much the headless figurine goes for. I'm assuming quite a lot of cash. Get down and stay down. You too, get down and stay. Oh, typical Oyamatsumi, I believe his name is, has now got me an item. Let's go find out what he's got. So he gives a prime nitro dye and the pirated ship. Excellent. The good thing is, with all the items I'm finding, I need at some point to go back to the gun store and get my actual parties equipment upgraded. I've not been doing that enough. I need to get some new gear. Oh, bugger. Oh, that didn't go as bad as I thought it would, but look who's there. We also have the doppelganger. I mean, I can go for Mega Low on. I'm going to go for it, bollocks to it. Yeah, you didn't see that one coming, did you? So yeah, we'll go for bamboo slice.
活躍してよ。
Aim and dodge up, that'll do nicely, thank you. Mara and Loki, what a pairing. Oh, that was great. Not going to say no to that. Goodbye, mate. So we got the Decaja Post. This is actually a very good place to hang out to get levels up and items. I will say that much. The only problem is, oh, hello, Pazuzu's got a demon. I hate to backtrack like this, people. I really do. But if I've got a space in my slots for a demon, there's a chance that I might have another demon I've not got in my deck here already, and I've got 2 slots free. Excellent. And by doing that, it's a chance for me to also get some demons fused off screen. Give you some more surprises like Mara. I've already got one of you. I'll give it you. Just because I can. Because I can always Triasto back to the top. So I get the feeling this is probably how we're going to be running down the time here. Because I'm expecting there to be one of the super demons at some point. Oh, there's Mara. But I've been going back and forth between these 2 areas for a while, so I'm going to leave it for now. Yes, that's right. I'm sparing you the thought of hearing what Mara has to say in the other world. Good thing is you can quite easily deflect the enemies away if you time it right. So I actually don't mind this kind of exploration. We'll quickly do a save here, just in case one of those lost numbers is waiting for us at the bottom of the stairs. We don't want to find ourselves being cornered. And there isn't. That's good news. Ah, there's one of them though. You can see right in the middle. Oh, bugger. Oh, we got a Fafnir. Oh, that's annoying. Because Fafnir nulls a lot of things, but he is weak to ice though. That's useful to know. No one voids fire. And as that can also give Dread as a bonus skill, that could come in handy. Oh, Tarakaja. Excellent. So I mean how Nana is an NPC, I have no control over her skills. Right, question is how much damage are they going to do? He's gone for physical. Quite powerful. And then he's missed, so... it could have been much worse. Much worse. Oh wow, he's still not going down. Just because I can. Oh, he's finished now. Hey. I can feel the energy coursing through my body. I suppose you'd say I'm flying high. Well now, you're certainly not a newbie anymore, are you? Consider this a little present to celebrate your graduation. Take good care of it, yes? We got the Ruin Augment 7. Not today, mate. Oh. Ah, it's Kukuthalen. I believe he's going to be weak to lightning and also to ruin. He's also not resisting poison. Ah, filling in with dread, that comes in handy. You don't like lightning, do you? You're in trouble now then. Actually, you got more MP than Ringo does. Now you're screwed. Genmar's rump. Like rump steak, maybe? Is that what they're trying to get out there? A new portal's been unlocked, and look who's waiting on the other side for me. Doppelganger. However... Oh, fuck off. Can you see who's waiting for me? It's only Yoshit's fucking Sune. First one we had to face is a shadow version of Yoshitsune. Christ, that's hard. I don't think that's one I'm going to be beating with the levels, with the stats I've got right now. And it only lets me walk back to the lab entrance. It won't let me like walk down to each point. And I'm guessing you can't yet. Basically, it won't let you go unless you're fighting. Basically, I love how Nana ran on ahead then. Well, the only way to do this is to go back and then basically get down here without having a single fight, which is annoying. I don't have him equipped, no. And the thing is, like, while I could equip him, there's not much point because Kukuthalen's better than him. No, do you take off for now, no, that's fine.
Now that I think about it, we haven't been back to the Soul Matrix for some time. We could go investigate if you feel so inclined.
I do actually, but not right now. What I'm going to do is take a look at some of these. So, risky enemies appear more often and have weakened defences for the first turn of battle. Deal less damage for first 3 turns. Risky enemies appear and your aim dodge improves against them. So they're useful to have, don't get me wrong. But, for now... Where's the potato one? There it is, Sancho Sweep. It raises intelligence, so that'll be useful for magic. We're going to need that.
Since I bowed at the show, I hope you at least prepared something appetizing.
This baked potato is pretty dang good. It's supposed to be a big specialty of a De La Mancha, right?
The golden honey soup is sweet. It's infernally delicious. Is that an impression of Yume, Ringo? They are quite delicious. Is it because of the stone roasting method? I might want to achieve the same effect in a home kitchen. Ready to lead then?
Yep, so we've got boosted temporary stats. This is where we're going to have a chance. I'm going to get back down to there, to where that version of Yoshitsune is, and I'm going to see if I can beat him. Now the way to do it is to navigate. Because if I go here, if I use the portal, I bet it won't let me go there. Yes, it only lets me go to the entrance of B1. It's pretty pointless, to be honest. But if I can knock the enemies back and then avoid engaging the fight, dissolve. Dissolve. Good. Because if I can knock them back like that, I can run past them without having to expend any resources. Basically, I want to go into the fight with max resource. The question is, how long will this effect from the food last? In Persona 2 Innocent Sin, it lasted a while, and so did it in Persona 2 Eternal Punishment too. But this is not Persona 2 Innocent Sin or Eternal Punishment. This is Soul Hackers 2. And the original Soul Hackers didn't have this mechanic. So I'm curious to see what the benefits are. mean, this is a very strange dungeon. It looks like an oasis. It looks like a nice little area to explore, but I don't think it is. Apparently we're still being chased. Don't know who by, don't really care. Right, now we're back on the 3rd floor again. Let's quickly save. Because this now means that I'm saved in an area where if I do get my arse kicked, I can literally get out of here. In the past, I think in the main campaign, he voids physical. I don't think he voids physical and wind. No, voids physical and lightning. So this is where I might need to make a couple of quick changes to my demons that I've got equipped. As useful as Mara is, I might need to replace him. So let's see what we've got. We've got a summoners. Let's take you, for example. Ah, so that's his natural affinities, interestingly, without a demon equipped. So Kukafalen would allow us to void physical and gun, but it would make him weak to lightning, which is not what I want. I'm pretty sure he's going to use lightning. So Loki is actually kind of useful, so I'll leave Loki equipped. Repels physical, and I don't think he has any guns, so that might be a good option actually, using the version of the doppelganger. Meanwhile, ooh, does resist it and is faster, but doesn't have the same stats. Or does it? Actually got better stats than doppelganger, oddly enough. That might be a gamble. It might be worth it. If I go to you, you're weak against lightning, and I know for a fact that he likes to use lightning moves, so ironically, she might be one to use doppelganger. Baal's weak against physical, I don't want that, they're too low level. Kudlak. Yeah, the only problem is by voids physical, it does unfortunately not have anything against lightning. And I know for a fact that he's going to use both. Whereas Arnzu gives me a resistance to physical and drains lightning. Oh. Whereas, yeah, that's probably the best one. Repels physical and drains and voids lightning. Yep, that'll do nicely. I'm going to try this again just to see if we can get any luck with it. That's assuming the affinities remain the same. Watch them now be completely different. Let's give it a try. Yep, see? This guy's a lost number, right? What's he laughing about?
Whatever the reason, I don't like it. Is it turning us? Shut up! Stop laughing! Nana? What? What's so funny? Nana, calm down. Yeah, I'm not translating that. Ringo, let's kill this thing. We have to make it stop.
Well, it depends if we can kill it. That's the key question. Ooh, decreases all enemies to attack, aim and dodge for 3 turns. Yes, please. That's a great start. He's not going to be weak against lightning, so I'm going to go with Megidoloan. This will tell us kind of how much damage he can take. He can take quite a lot of punishment. Look at that health bar. That health bar is very, very high. That's a very high health bar. Yeah, this is one of those battles that's going to be pure attrition. So what moves are you going to come back with? That's the key question. Here we go. Bloodlust. Ah, so he's basically countered the debuff. While that's annoying, it does mean I can, at least he's wasted a turn. Well, he's not wasted a turn, sorry, that's the wrong word to use. He's not wasted a turn, but he's expended a turn. I mean, I say I can cast Makarakan, but there's not much point. Tetrakan could have been useful here, but I've not got Tetrakan. See, we're doing about 900 damage at the moment. That was a resisted move. Does he resist gun? Let's find out. He resists it, but he doesn't void it. Oh, that's useful. Defense buff. Alright, he's gone for Megiddo. It was a bit powerful, but not as powerful as I thought it was going to be. I'm surprised by that. Debuff him again. Yay! A free Megiddo Lowen. Thank you very much. Yeah, they say that this is for... They recommend for this one that you're at like level... I think it's level 55? Doesn't look like it to me. The amount of damage that the enemies are taking here, especially with these ones, it's not something that you should be doing. I'm going to use a herb sake, that's what I'll do. So that counters the move that he hit was with Megiddo. Oh! Electric resistance sharply down. Excellent, that's really useful. Because Namisa's got that very cheap lightning move. Well, it's not very cheap, but it's cheap. Let's see how it's taking it down. Does it drop it down to resist or... No, it makes him weak. Awesome. That's great. That's awesome. Your attack's not that great, so instead... Yeah, he's our debuff. I'll give it to him. Oh, that's great. 99. We'll take that. Would have been a good time to use lightning, that, but never mind. Triple stack. Oh, extra damage to extra damage to enemies and MP drain. Yes, please. That's really helpful. Oh, he's giving himself extra turns. Of course he is. Oh, typical. Now that we've drained stuff from him, he's played the card right back at us. I've got to say, I don't like being played. And despite that, well played. Yeah, he's back to resist now. He was weak before because of the move that was cast by Nana. Go back to Megiddo for now. I'm happy to take a free Megiddo on. That's really helpful. But not any debuffs used on us, so I don't want to waste that. Oh, give us one of these. Agidine? Yeah, I had a feeling you'd resist that. That's his first move. And then Megiddo. Last time he used Megiddo. Now he's used Megiddo, which is annoying. Fortuitously, thanks to Saizo's little skill, it makes his moves more powerful. This is quite an attritional battle this so far, unfortunately. There's not much I can really do about that. Yeah, I'm going to use... Actually, I don't think I need to use that. Yeah, I'll use it on Sizo. He's the one who's in the most... He's in the most danger. Right, Force Shatter. There's one problem. I've not got anyone with Force moves. That's really annoying. Ah, right. He's gone back to the... He's buffed himself higher. Yeah, we need to do something about that. We need to do something about that quite quickly. I'll do nicely. Problem is I'm not able to get... It's the fact of not being able to get any debuffs in. That's the problem. Having said... The problem is as well, is because he's using Megiddo, I can't really use Makara Khan. Well, I can use it, but it's pointless. Makara Khan is a waste of time, because Almighty pierces all defences. So, yeah, it's like there's no point using Makara Khan. Makara Khan is a complete waste of a turn. But yeah, I mean, I'm 10... Oh, well, it's caused damage. I'll take it, but it's not ideal. Oh, here we go. It's concentrated. And its next move is going to be what? Energy Drain. Oh! Oh, nasty. Fortuitously, I have one of these in the bank. So fortunately, I had something in the tank. I could have used Eternal Prayer, but I need to keep using Mega Deloan. It's our only move that's really causing the damage at the moment. Let's say the Energy Drain is a really annoying move. The problem I've got is I'm going to be running out of things soon. Yeah, I could try it. I don't think it's going to do much damage. Yeah, I've got an idea on the next turn. Yeah, exactly. It is mean, but unfortunately, there's not much you can do about it on that one. If the game's going to prolong the fight, the game's going to prolong the fight. Again, the problem is, right, I know what we need to do here. There's one thing I can do that'll make a big difference. Take your stats and piss off. That's what I'm saying to that, you idiot. Get lost. Heal all allies upon HP. I have used that one. That's not got enough HP in the tank to work, unfortunately. Or what I can do. In fact, this is a good idea. There's a reason I'm doing this. That's why that moves in the tank. There we are, look at the difference that's made. Oh, Electric Shatter, thank you very much. Next turn he's going to be absolutely screwed. At least I'm hoping so. I'm going aggressive on the next turn. I'm going big time aggressive. Suck on a Zeodine, mate. Yep, that's number one. That's number two. You do us a favour and use us that last herb sake while we got the chance. Just to make sure that we're covered off. That would have been a good time to get the bonus move, but never mind. I think that might be it. There it goes. All because I remembered I had Decargemist. I'd been holding on to them forever, and rather than hoard them, I thought I'd use them.
気味悪いやつだったな。
Guy was a lot creepier than his friends, huh?
一本足に始まってさっきのやつでしょ。ロストナンバーはもしかして進化する存在なのかもしれない。
We started with one leg, and now we get to this guy. I'm starting to think these things evolve.
だとしたら次はどうなるよ。
Say they do. The hell comes after this?
ろくでもない想像はお断り。
No thanks. I don't even want to imagine it.
これから先どんな答えが出てくるかわからない。警戒していこう。
There's no telling what kind of less numbers we'll face from here. Let's try to be careful.
Oh god, the Spice World PS1 game. Oh no. That's a cursed memory that you dug up there, Fiona. Wow.
大丈夫かナナ。
Are you alright, Nana?
私は大丈夫。私は大丈夫。
I'm fine. I'm fine.
先に進もう。
We need to keep moving.
Right, I'm going to very quickly, not that I'm going to fight here. Well, actually, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save my game. That's the first thing I'm doing. I want to find out what I am at me as farmer. You gave me a totem memory and then a bead. Be nice if you gave me a bead chain, but a bead will do nicely. So, we defeated a very difficult extra boss. I get the feeling that meal effect made all the difference along with those Decargemists. Thanks to those, we had enough in the tank to take down a dark and very annoying version of Yoshitsune. And that is where for tonight we are going to wrap things up. Because it's been a long day and I need to wind down after that much harder fight than I expected. Thank you very much, game. Much needed challenge. So we're going to be back here on Sunday evening at 8 PM BST and we're going to be playing more Soul Hackers 2 because, of course, on the last stream we got to the end of the original Soul Hackers, much unexpected to say the least. So until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And Yoshitsune, come on game, don't be so cheap.